Good morning, you guys. It is a very rainy, dark day today, and honestly, I'm kind of here for it. I don't mind the rain during the spring and summer because it's like a day or two, not weeks on weeks on weeks of rain. Yeah, it's just kind of a nice break from the sun, and also I just need like a chill, soothing atmosphere today, and I feel like the rain is kind of doing that for me. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to it. I had a horrible day yesterday. I started the day off on a great note. I did my yoga, and during my yoga, I got a phone call that ended in basically, there's a good chance you're not gonna be able to close the deal on the house. As you can imagine, I had a bit of a mental breakdown. I was crying a lot yesterday, so stressful. So, sorry, let me backtrack and tell you what happened. So, this is all about home insurance. You have to have home insurance to get your mortgage approved by the bank. So, back in April, I got an email from this guy who was referred to me by our mortgage broker, and he was gonna find us the best rates for home insurance. Wonderful, perfect, have someone else do that for me, love it. So, we've been emailing back and forth for over a month now, talking details of the house and all that boring stuff. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just going with the flow, didn't think that timeline was an issue. I honestly didn't know, I knew that you needed home insurance. I didn't know you needed home insurance to close the deal. You won't get a house if you don't have the home insurance in place. But still, I put all my faith in this guy. And honestly, he seems like a good guy. I just think he screwed up, So we've had all this back and forth. So yesterday he calls me and he says, I'm struggling to find an insurance company that will insure you. And I was like, okay, why? And it's because I run a business from home, YouTube, and I don't have business insurance. I didn't even know business insurance was a thing, or I knew it was a thing, but I don't know, I'm still in such early stages of this being a business that I don't have a lot of businessy things associated with it, like insurance. And also I don't feel like I need to be insured because I don't have employees, products, that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I don't have business insurance. And he said that these insurance companies won't give you home insurance if you don't have business insurance, because if someone sues my business, then my house is on the line, I guess. And I was like, okay, so I'll get business insurance. The kicker is, that was yesterday on Wednesday, and we close on Sunday. So that's 3 business days before we close. And he said, I don't think we can get you business insurance in time for closing. I don't think it'll go through in 3 days, especially being a social media influencer. It's more complicated because it's a new field, so a lot of business insurance companies will have I guess trouble figuring it out. I don't know. And I was like, okay, so I can't get business insurance, and if I can't get business insurance, I can't get home insurance. What are my options? And he said, I have one last company to check with. I'm not hopeful that they'll accept you, but if they do, we're great. If they don't, we're a little SOL. And I was like, so if that company doesn't accept me, I'm not closing on this house? And he said basically, yeah. It's his last insurance company. Who else could I go to? So I was freaking out, thinking I'm not gonna be able to close on this house. So end that phone call Josh, cry. It was awful. I didn't know what to do. I called my financial advisor. He was so helpful, just trying to find me resources. I was applying for business insurance just in case I could get it in time. Obviously, got to try that option. And most of yesterday was just sitting, waiting, stressed, because there's really not that much that I could do. I was just waiting to hear back about that last insurance company. And then I got a phone call from this guy who was setting up the insurance, and he said, yep, that last company denied you. And I was like, okay, so we're not getting at this house. We're a week away from moving, and I'm gonna have to unpack everything and put it back in this house. Are you kidding me? So stressful. How many times can I say so stressful? And he said he's gonna try other options. I don't know what that means, but he's trying other options. Yeah, and like, I don't really want to hate on this guy, but I was pissed that like, you knew I ran a company from my home and you didn't tell me to get business insurance ahead of time. Like, I don't know what the disconnect was there, but yeah, super annoying. So some time passes, I get another phone call from him and he said, good news. I found a company that will give you home insurance with a clause that you have to get business insurance within 30 days of like signing with them. Fantastic news. A glimpse of hope. And that's all I needed, a glimpse of hope. I felt so hopeless, like there's nothing that I could do to fix this. So nothing is finalized yet, but I'm feeling better. I think everything's gonna be fine. So we've sent in like our application, I guess, and we're waiting. Okay, sorry, Rook just hurt himself. So we've sent in our application, we're waiting on it to get finalized. Things should be okay, but I'm still not feeling relief because, I don't know, it's our last option and what if it doesn't go through, you know? But it'll be fine, it'll be fine. We're gonna get the house. Like, my whole day was just crying and stressing yesterday. It was the worst. And so I'm trying to just relax today, recover from it. Yeah. Everything's gonna be fine. I keep telling myself that everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, so if any of you run a business from home and you're trying to buy a house, get business insurance. Holy crap. Okay, moving on. Today's gonna be a good day, even though you hurt yourself. It's almost nap time. I should get my yoga in. It will help me relax, for sure. Yesterday, I get a phone call from the insurance guy during my yoga routine. Oh, that phone call was much better. I'm like triggered from it. When he started calling, I was like, oh my God, things are bad. Things are fine. He's finalizing stuff. I'm getting my business insurance lined up. Yeah, everything's fine. Also, if you couldn't tell, I ended up doing like a stretch routine rather than a yoga routine because that's what I needed this morning. Okay, is it nap time? What time is it? I think it's nap time, Rook. Okay, Rook's down for his nap. I haven't had breakfast yet, which is unusual. I've gotten into a rhythm where I always eat breakfast before Rook goes down, but today was something special, as you know. So I'm gonna make my standard everything bagel, egg, avocado, tomato. It is raining so hard right now. You probably can't hear it, but it's very loud, and I'm so thankful for a day just spent at home, being cozy, not going out at all today. It's so funny, like I used to work outside every day and days like this sucked, but you just kind of got used to it, and now I'm just like, no thank you. I do not want to be out in the rain today. Anyways, breakfast is done. This has never happened to me before, but the yolk broke just from sitting in the pan cooking. I didn't know that was a thing. It's very disappointing because if I break the yolk, that's on me, that's my fault. I take responsibility, but I didn't do this and I'm bummed about it. Okay, kitchen is clean. Makes me feel so much better. I know I said I wasn't gonna go outside today, but I had to take my recycling out, so I mean, obviously that's not the worst thing. It also just started hailing out. Very strange weather today. I need to get some more packing done. We're basically a week away from the move, so I need to get a lot more packed than I already have. But I'm really struggling because there's so many things that I don't want to pack because I think we're gonna want to use, but at a certain point we're just gonna have to like sacrifice things being put away that we want so that we're not stressed out next week packing. So yeah. I'm gonna, what do I want to start with? Oh, my closet. I packed my closet, but I left a lot of stuff just kind of in small baskets, and I feel like that's gonna be really annoying during the moving process, so I'm gonna actually put things in bigger boxes so that it's just easier, you know? So let's start with my closet. Okay, so this is very not like me, but I have the original box that my plates came in and the boxes in the box that the plates came in, or the dinnerware, like the plates and the bowls. Very unlike me, but when I bought this, I wanted to keep the box for a little bit just to make sure that I didn't want to return the plates. And then after I knew that I loved them, I kept the box because I was like, Christmas is coming up, I'll keep this for putting presents in. And then I just didn't remember I still had it. I didn't use it for Christmas, obviously. And I'm so thankful I kept this because it's gonna make moving our dishes so easy. I wouldn't recommend keeping boxes in general. I never do. This is just a very specific scenario where it worked out. So yeah, that's what that's for. Okay, this is all my like hair and makeup stuff. It's not everything. This is kind of just the stuff I'm not going to be using, but there's a lot of room left in here, so when we actually pack everything up, I'll add the rest of my stuff in here. I wanted to show you though, this is where I keep my makeup brushes. I rarely use these, but I like to keep them for, you know, weddings or whatever. And all I do is keep my brushes in this container of sand, mason jar to be specific. And I wanted to show you this because this sand is actually from the beach where Josh proposed to me, and it's just a fun way to keep a memory but have it still be useful and not just something that sits around. Not that you can't have memories sitting around, I definitely have those, but it's nice when you can incorporate it into your, and I do quotations because like I said, I don't use makeup very often, but anyways, wanted to share that. And also it's very easy to move this because I just put the lid on it. How convenient. Okay, closet is done. I'm feeling really good about it. I think that it's all packed except for clothes, and I'll do those next week. I do have some other like random things I need to pack. I got this painting that was in our room. A friend of ours paints and we bought this off her. I have two of these. These are disposable cups that were from our wedding, and Josh won't let me get rid of them. He keeps saying, what if we have a party of 50 people and need cups? So we're taking those with us, and then just other random things. So I'm gonna try and get those packed away. Such a good nap. He napped for like 2 hours. I started packing a bit more of the kitchen stuff. I told myself I was gonna pack baking equipment this week, but I don't know, like I feel like Josh is gonna want to bake, but then also part of me is like, just go a week without baking, it's fine. So, you know what, I'll probably do it. I'll tell Josh I'm gonna do it, and then I'll do it. That'll make things better. Okay, you wanna go play? Okay. One thing that did make yesterday a little bit better was that Lovevery actually sent me another play kit for Rook. So I want to share with you guys the play kit. I don't think I've talked about them for a while now, but they are like pretty much the only toys that Rook uses besides a few stuffies and some gifted toys. This is all he uses, and it's so good for his mental development. If you don't know about Lovevery, they make play kits that are designed specifically to help your baby's brain development at each kind of age range. So this one is for 11 to 12 months, so he's a little early on it, but I like getting it a little early so he can kind of start getting used to things. It's cool because the play kits have toys that your child can grow with. So some of the toys, like this little book here, is good for him right now, but then this toy is a bit more complicated and he'll get more use out of it when he's a bit older. So let's go through the toys real quick. We got this tiny little book all about animals, which is the cutest thing. And I was wondering why it's so small, and the whole idea behind it is that you can use this to help distract your baby during diaper changes. If you have a child this age, you know that they don't want their diaper changed anymore, so you can give them this little book to read, which is super cute. This next one is definitely my favorite. There's these two kind of rubber balls, and one of them is super light and one of them is really heavy, and it's supposed to teach your child that things can be the same but different. So it's really funny seeing him play with this because he'll pick this one up and start chewing it, then go to grab this one and be like, why can't I pick this up with one hand? Why is it so heavy? So that's really cool to see him learning. And then we got this little guy here, which is made to help develop their pincer grasp, because you just grab it like that. This box also comes with a little stuffy that is made to be gender neutral and just very simple, so that it helps your child use their creativity to make a story about this doll instead of the doll directing their creativity. And then we got this little bag that you can turn inside out and it makes some noise. Are you interested in that one? Yeah. And then lastly, we have this guy here, which you take the ball, put it in the hole, and then it rolls away from the hole so you can't see it. And then you can move this over and grab the ball. What I really like about this kit is that it includes toys that have kind of two-step puzzles almost. Some of the other toys were like single-step puzzles, and it's fun that he's now moving on to more complicated stuff. And then this last one, which I showed you originally, is the most complicated. Pull this tab here, put the little pegs in, and then if you push it, they drop to the bottom. So there's a lot of steps for him to figure out. It's gonna be a while before he gets that, but that's the joy of being able to learn and grow with these toys. So as always, I will link them in the description. It is an affiliate link if you want to help support my channel and already are planning on buying some things from Lovevery. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I really am obsessed with these toys and I have found so much value in them. So let's get to playing. What would you like to play with first? Okay, we're gonna take a break from packing. We're gonna make some lunch. Rook, what would you like for lunch?
No.
Wonderful, I have that in the fridge. Here you go. As for myself, I have been trying to make smoothies for lunch, so I'm gonna make that. And also, just talked to Josh and he said I can pack up the baking stuff. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna get some more packing done, specifically the kitchen. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna do all the baking stuff. Working on my smoothie. I have never been one to reach for straws in my house anyways. I get them at restaurants, but I get it now. Like, after having smoothies for a couple days, it doesn't feel nice drinking a smoothie out of a cup because you get like smoothie on your mouth. I don't know, it's really nice using a straw. Who would have thought? Okay, I'm gonna get some more packing done, specifically the kitchen. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna do all the baking stuff. Working on my smoothie. Okay, let's get this packing done. to give you guys an update. There's gonna be changes to my channel coming up with the move. So I never explicitly say this, but a lot of you guys know that I post on Mondays and Thursdays. Well, during the move, I'm going to be posting 3 times a week. I think just for the month of June. Actually, no, it's probably gonna be June, July. The reason for this is that I'm going to be doing a full like reno series for the basement, and I don't want to take away from my other content to do that. So Mondays I always do like motherhood, educational or insight like sit down videos, and then Thursdays are always vlogs. So I don't want to take away from my motherhood content. I know a lot of you are here for that, and some of you aren't interested in the moving content, so I don't want to take away the one video a week that you actually care about. I of course am not getting rid of the vlogs, so I'm gonna be adding the renos as a new day of the week. My posting schedule is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be chaotic. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to do it just because there's no other way. Like I said, I want this reno to be separate from my other stuff. So I'm just gonna be busy. But also Josh is gonna be so busy with the renos that I feel like I'm gonna have more spare time on my hands. It's not a great alternative because ideally I would have more time with Josh, but that's just the situation. So yeah, get excited for 3 videos a week. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. Okay, Rook's down. I'm gonna get a couple more things packed up before I call it a day. I really just want to get all the baking stuff just tidied up so I don't have to worry about it. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the vlog off here. I've been just packing my little heart away. I'm surrounded by boxes in the kitchen. They're all kind of half packed because I'm running out of things to make everything fit perfectly, you know? Anyways, Josh is gonna be home soon and we actually have to run, so gonna end the vlog. Yeah, next week we move, so get excited for that moving vlog. It's gonna be a crazy week. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.